reports came out earlier in the week that Draymond Green, who is up for a contract extension, is looking for a max deal that could be up to $164 million over 4 years. That's a lot of money for Draymond Green. But yeah, what do you make of it? Because at this stage, it appears like the Warriors are unwilling to give him that, and that the reports do suggest that he could be looking elsewhere to get that deal. What's he worth, in your opinion?
I've been looking elsewhere for a little while, to be honest. Draymond Green. So you don't have to do it this year. Like it's next. You've still got, I guess, a couple of years before you have to extend him. The Warriors can quite happily play the waiting game, in my opinion. He's declined. The last 3 years, he's played over. I think this is the rule thing. He's played over 50 games once. I think declined massively. Like physically, like declined, but he did like bob up in. And not only did he play bad, his own mum said that he was playing bad. He said he was playing bad, sort of thing. So the decline was really, really, really real in there. And whether or not the reason why, if I'm the Warriors, I say let's pick this up this time next year, is because if he was a free agent today. In what team out there is offering him that sort of money happily and over multiple years? And so that's the first thing I say to him, mate. If you want to kick up a fuss now, who is give me one? If you can give me one team, then I'll give you that contract right now. So I think you've got plenty of time to make this discussion. Obviously, but then you don't win. You're not going to win a single championship without Draymond Green. He's the heartbeat and soul of that team. I don't know if there's many other teams where a point guard can just give the entire offensive role, like facilitating role to, and like especially a power forward on his team to do everything. And then Steph can go run his own way. I think you just play. You say, give me another year. Just show me that the decline was just simply not having everyone out there. And it's kind of it's a joke at the start how he doesn't play well without Steph and Clay. But it's kind of also like he plays his best basketball when he's got his crew, essentially his best players out there. So I'm not going to buy into it. I wouldn't pay him that contract. And this year to me will be what is most telling, because you've got obviously Wiseman, Kuminga, Wiggins out there who are quite literally ready to make these big jumps. I would be monitoring their development, and if I can see them who will probably be cheap, who will absolutely be cheaper, make playmaking, because I've seen not Draymond level, but Kuminga, I've seen him handling the ball quite impressively for a guy his size and his youth. And if there's even a smidge of playmaking, Andrew Wiggins developing a little bit more, learning the offense. Draymond Green, he's been an incredible servant of the Golden State Warriors, but I'm not giving him anywhere close to $30 million. I'm probably 20, maybe maximum, if I'm going to do anything. But to me, no one else is offering him that sort of money, so I'm not worried about him leaving or anything at this stage anyway.
Yeah. It's one of those things. So if I'm Draymond, I understand, like, he's one of the best defenders in the league. He's now a four-time NBA champion. He was an all-star last season. Now, he didn't play because of his injury, but we do forget that at the start of the season, he was, in my opinion, a lock for Defensive Player of the Year before he got injured. And he was playing some of the best basketball that we've seen in the last couple of years. Yes, then he got injured. He came back. I thought he was okay throughout the playoffs. The first four of the first 5 games of the first 4 games of the finals, I should say, really horrible. He was good in games 5 and 6. He was good, and that's what he's about. He's a proven playoff performer, and he's got those runs under his belt. So if I'm Draymond Green, I can understand why he's asking for that money. I can. But this is a perfect situation where, as you say, no team is going to pay him that money because he's worth more to the Warriors than any other team out there. But that doesn't mean that the Warriors pay him more money than every other team would out there. That's so. I just don't see. I don't see a deal getting done because, I think the Warriors aren't going to blink at this. They're going to be like, all right, if you want to get to free agency and you want to go look for a deal elsewhere, and you think you can get upwards of even, let's say he was getting $35 million a season, which is 4-year, $140. I mean, if you can get that, good on you. Congratulations. Like, yes, it's a difficult position because, as you know, Bob Myers, Joe Laker, Warriors front office, you want to reward your players for the success they've brought the franchise, but you also can't be stupid about it. And giving Draymond Green a 4-year deal at anything more than $30 million, I think in everyone's mind would be stupid because he's already on the decline slightly, and you're talking about a guy that you're going to be paying that kind of money when he's 36, 37 years old. No thanks. No thanks at all. So this is where it gets difficult. My question to you is, because Draymond Green's up for an extension, Jordan Poole is up for his rookie extension. What he gets will be interesting. Andrew Wiggins is also up for an extension. So they're all free agents at the end of next season. If you had to rank those three players in terms of importance to the Golden State Warriors in the next 5 years, let's say, in the next 5 years, how do you rank them?
Next 5 years. Draymond. I'm going to put him after everything I've just said. How important he is for you. If we just short term's 5 years. If we were going long term, I'd go probably Wiggins. But I'm going to go Draymond for the next 5 years.
I'm saying like over the course Wiggins, of what these contracts are going to be, is what I'm saying. So, which is going to be 4 or 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, probably Wiggins then, because those wings, those big wings who can handle and rebound and everything, I think are integral to any championship roster. Jordan Poole's probably Steph Curry's successor. Probably Draymond third then. Yeah, Wiggins, Poole, Draymond.
I think there's going to be a difficult conversation that Joe Laker is going to have with the whole Warriors fan base. He's going to have to come out because I think they might lose one of those three players. And I think it's going to, however way it works, unless they keep them all, it's going to be a difficult conversation because are you going to say to Warriors fans, yeah, sorry, we couldn't keep Jordan Poole, this rising young player who we think can be an all-star because we decided to pay 33, 34-year-old Draymond Green $35 million. How are Warriors fans going to react to that? But by the same token, are you going to say, oh no, we decided to let Draymond Green, absolute legend of the franchise who's won 4 championships with us, we decided to let him go because we wanted to pay Jordan Poole $25 million. Like, how do you manage that as the Warriors franchise? Because unless you're able to keep all three players, it's going to be a tough conversation. And that's not even including Wiggins, who was the second best player in the finals. Like, are you going to say, oh, yeah, we let our second best player in the finals go to give Draymond Green $35 million a season? How is that going to go down? So it's going to be tough.